Welcome po sa isa na namang episode ng Learn Tagalog Filipino.com podcast. At maraming salamat sa ating mga members sa Patreon. So if you are learning Tagalog and you would like to be part of our community, I suggest you go to learntagalogfilipino.com and yes, join us and become a member. Sa episode na ito, pag-uusapan natin kung paano gamitin ang eh. We will discuss how to use in Tagalog. It's a very short word. It's composed of the letter E and H. So, ang pag-uusapan natin ngayon. And what is eh? Is used in casual, everyday speech. And you'll hear it all the time when Filipinos talk to each other. Madalas mong maririnig to sa pang-araw-araw na pananalita ng mga Pinoy. So, palagi mong maririnig to sa mga kausap mo na Filipino. Wala tong direct meaning. So, minsan nag-express lang to ng pag-uugali, kung anong nararamdaman, tapos nag-emphasize to ng mga bagay-bagay. Parang katulad ng mga salitang you know, parang like that, or I mean, pero hindi talaga eksaktong ganun. So, it does not have a direct meaning, but it helps express attitude, mood, or emphasis. Like, it's like the word you know or like and I mean in English. So, pwedeng gamitin to sa mga palusot o mga bagay na iniiwasan mo, di ba? To defend or justify something. Sa mga palusot nga pwede to. So, ginagamit din 'pag nagbibigay tayo ng rason, ng excuse, reason, or to defend something that you've done. Yan ang mga puwedeng gamitan ng Used when giving a reason or excuse, often with a slightly defensive tone. Yan. Mga example, "Nagutom kasi ako, eh." "Ikaw kasi, eh." Ikaw kasi. Ikaw naman kasi, eh. Yan yung mga example niyan. Papaano naman kasi? Ikaw kasi ang may kasalanan. Ikaw ang may kasalanan. Yan ang mga example. It's often said when you're explaining why you did something, others might not like. So, ginagamit 'to para magpalusot nga. Yung palusot na yun ginagamit 'to, 'di ba? Eh, naku, hindi ko alam, eh. Oh, no, I didn't know. I did not know. Naku, hindi ko alam, eh. Hindi ko alam. Eh, ganyan. Ganyan siya ginagamit. To express just the way it is. Oh, bahala na style. That's just the way it is. Yan. Ganun, eh. Yan. Ganun po, eh. Puwede rin 'to gamitin sa pagiging sarcastic or dramatic. Well done, wow. Minsan ginagamit siya, di wow. Oh, 'di ba? It's a bit sarcastic. Not a bit, but it's really sarcastic when some people use it. Gano'n. Gano'n talaga, eh. Gano'n talaga, eh. Well, that's just how it is. It is often said with a tone of surrender or indifference. Gano'n talaga, eh. Wala tayong magagawa, gano'n talaga. Used when venting frustration or telling a dramatic story. Siya naman ang nagsimula eh. Siya naman ang nagsimula eh. But he started it. So, you could see there, is used in the beginning and at the last part. Siya naman ang nagsimula eh. There you go. That's how it is. Ang tagal niya kasi. Ang tagal niya kasi. Well, he was so slow. Notice the at the beginning and at the last part. It adds emotion or ang tagal mo kasi. You're so slow. Well, you're so slow. All right. And you could also use this for disagreement or rejection. Gusto mo ba ng gulay? Hindi masyado eh. Do you like vegetables? Not really. So you could use it that way. Shows your real feelings about it. Diba? And you can use when you're annoyed or tired of explaining something. Example, sinabi ko nga sa'yo eh. I already told you. Sinabi ko nga sa'yo eh. You could use it that way. Or you could use it in a sarcastic way. Well, good for you then. Di ikaw na magaling. Di ikaw na ang magaling. Yan. You could use it in a sarcastic way. Di ikaw na ang magaling. Well, good for you then. Yan. Di ikaw na. Yun. Yung nakakatulong pala sa ritmo. It helps keep the rhythm of the speech. Just like or in English. Example, ito. Nagpunta kami sa mall tapos nakita ko siya doon. Okay? So, we went to the mall and then I saw her there. So it's like or It helps with the flow of the sentence. Keeps the sentence together. Okay. Nagpunta kami sa mall tapos nakita ko siya doon. Yan, example yan. Ito naman, sample dialogue. Example. Uy, bakit late ka na naman? Hey, why are you late again? Uy, bakit late ka na naman? Kasi traffic. Tapos, nagka-problema pa yung bus. Well, there was traffic. Then the bus had a problem too. Lagi ka na lang may dahilan eh. You always have an excuse. All right. So always use naturally and don't overthink it. Think of as a verbal shrug or an attitude marker to emphasize something. Listen to how native speakers use it. It's all about the tone and feeling. Okay, so if you're interested to learn Filipino or Tagalog on your own, you can become a member at learntagalogfilipino.com and become a member on Patreon. Okay, that's patreon.com/learntagalogfilipino. Again, that's learntagalogfilipino.com and you will get the link for Patreon there. See you on the inside.